So the commentators during this Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy are complaining that we are talking less about the cricket that is going on and talking more about this Duke's ball. I am joined by the owner of the Duke's factory here in England, Mr. Dilip Jajodia ji. Sir, first of all, what all the commentators, what all the players are saying about this Duke's ball, which has served cricket for so many decades. What do you have to say?
Well, I can't say a lot really. At the end of the day, I'm not at the point when they make the decision to change the ball. The umpires are there to control the game.
Right.
And if they change the ball, they change the ball.
Right.
That's why the regulations are there. So
Right.
for whatever reason, if the ball is not suitable, they change it. It doesn't happen very often. It's this year there seems to be an issue, and it's a bit over exaggerated because it's happening, and so people keep wanting it to happen more.
Right.
But I don't know. So of course at the end of the season we'll have a look at any balls that are returned and take whatever action is necessary.
Sir, particularly during this series, okay, it has happened a few times and that can be called aberration, but during this series, the ball is getting out of shape too much. What, as a Duke's factory owner, what do you have to say about this and how you can improve on things if things don't get repeated?
Not a great deal in the short term because the lead times for production is very long.
Right.
So everything has been many months previously. So if there's a failure, see the problem with the cricket ball is it looks lovely when it's new, and we've done everything we can to make it perfect, but we can't take it out there and hammer it for 10 overs and then say, yeah, this is lovely, boys, use it in the game. It must be a new ball. So therefore the failure happens in use. So if it's a failure, a lot of it is a matter of opinion. I could argue, but there's no point because the game is bigger than anybody. So I have to conform with whatever these issues are. So when they change it, that they get on with it. All I would point out is that we've had two very good games of cricket. We've got a good game going on now. Skilled players are doing well, and the Indians particularly won the last Test match. Lots of runs scored, wickets taken. So, it's not as though they're unable to play cricket, but people seem to want to have something to say. Well, great. There's the cannon fodder for you. Take it and keep talking about it. I think it'd be better to concentrate on the cricket.
Stuart Broad, who has taken plenty of wickets from this very Duke's ball, has tweeted today that it's unacceptable that we are talking about the ball so much and it is getting out of shape. What do you have to say to Mr. Broad here?
Well, all I can say to Mr. Broad is that he did take a lot of wickets with Duke's balls, and I can't apologise to him because he's not playing anymore. But yes, I take what he says on board, and as I say, I must reassure people, we don't set out to make balls that fail. I'm not sitting around doing nothing and being negligent. I can assure you we do everything possible to make the best product, as we've been doing for many, many decades, and we'll carry on doing so in the future. All we have to do is to deal with the problem as it occurs. That's what we're doing.
Sir, final question from my side. The ball is getting out of shape. Yes, people are talking about it. Yes, but what do you think, as the manufacturer, what do you think is the biggest reason? Is this the change of bats? The players are using bigger bats nowadays. Is it due to the changing weather in the UK? Lesser grass in the pitch?
All those things. You see, cricket is not just a fixed game. Right? Things are evolving. Yes, the pitches are drier. The pitches are harder. The bats are bigger. Players are stronger. Skills are fantastic. They're hitting more sixes. They're clattering into the stands. All that affects the ball. So, you can't just pinpoint something. And by the way, the out of shape is deemed to be that it doesn't go through the big ring. My responsibility is to produce a ball that goes through the big ring when it's new, not when it's old. But then if the rules say that if it's not going through the big ring, it's deemed to be out of shape, then it's called out of shape. I could argue that it's not out of shape. But, that's where we are. So therefore, we are dealing with a issue of regulations, and so this word out of shape has become the commonality of what people say. But I would argue that the connection between out of shape and soft, it's natural that you would assume that. But I can assure you, I don't make soft centers and I don't make stretchy leather and so on. We do the very best we can, and we monitor this all the time. So, we will, when we get some balls back that have been changed, we'll examine them and we'll have a discussion, and we have a good relationship with ECB. And they're sensible and reasonable people, and they will look into what the situation is.
Thank you so much.
If it means making the centers harder or whatever, changing the whether it's a
texture,
grease, but
the
all that.
composition.
Of course, we look into it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cricket is the main priority for us.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
Good.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.